right, NBA fans, the offseason landscape is already shifting dramatically. The Boston Celtics, after reportedly losing in the NBA Finals to the Oklahoma City Thunder, who were crowned champions for the first time, congrats to them, and now facing a season without their superstar Jason Tatum, are making some major moves. We've already seen two significant pieces of their core traded away. Drew Holiday has reportedly been dealt to the Portland Trail Blazers. Kristaps Porzingis has been moved to the Atlanta Hawks. Now, for Golden State Warriors fans, that Porzingis trade is a key piece of news. He was a name frequently linked to the Warriors as a potential trade target this offseason. With that move to Atlanta, that specific possibility is now off the table. Warriors still aiming high, Celtics in sell-off mode. The Golden State Warriors, with their established trio of Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green, are still positioned to be a highly competitive team next season. However, how they build out the rest of their roster will be crucial in determining just how far they can go, especially in a tough Western Conference. The Celtics, on the other hand, seem to be entering a full-blown liquidation sale. As the article puts it, their goal? To slash their massive luxury tax bill and overall payroll, especially with Tatum out. The trades of Holiday and Porzingis might just be the beginning. New Celtic stars on the block, Brown and White. And here's where it gets really interesting for potential suitors. According to a report from Shams Charania of ESPN, note, the article attributes this to ESPN, though Charania is primarily with the Athletics/Stadium. I'll proceed with the ESPN attribution as per the text. Teams are now calling the Celtics about two more cornerstone players, Jaylen Brown and Derek White. Charania reportedly stated, the Celtics are taking offers and calls on Jaylen Brown and Derek White. Their preference has been to keep both players. They're listening, but will the team get there? This is huge. While Boston's preference might be to keep Brown and White, the fact that they are listening to offers means they could be moved if the price is right. Derek White, a perfect fit for the Warriors? For the Golden State Warriors, this news should set off alarm bells. In a good way, beyond the previous speculation about Porzingis, the Warriors have also been linked to Derek White in the past. White was a standout performer for the Celtics, especially during their hypothetical 2024 title run mentioned in other contexts. Imagine Derek White playing alongside Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler. His shooting ability, his playmaking, his defensive tenacity, that would be an absolutely outstanding fit in the Warriors system. He could take pressure off Curry, provide another reliable ball handler, and lock down opposing guards. Warriors need to make the call. The Warriors have a lot to figure out this offseason, most notably the future of restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga. But with a player of Derek White's caliber potentially available from a Celtics team looking to shed salary, Golden State absolutely should be on the phone with Boston, exploring every possible avenue to acquire him. This could be the kind of move that significantly elevates their championship chances. What do you think? Should the Warriors go all in for Derek White? What kind of package would it take? And what about Jaylen Brown? Is he a realistic target? This Celtics situation has just blown the offseason trade market wide open. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. The Golden State Warriors are facing a critical offseason, and one of the biggest questions hanging over them is the future of Jonathan Kuminga. Despite his undeniable talent, a recent analysis argues that it's time for the Warriors to trade the young forward. And the reasoning is compelling. Uncertainty from the top. Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. recently spoke to reporters and, while calling Kuminga a priority, also used phrases like the team will figure something out sooner rather than later. This, according to the article, suggests the team still doesn't quite know what to do with their 22-year-old athletic wing. This uncertainty was amplified when Dunleavy himself admitted Kuminga's role on the team isn't clear. He stated, there were some times where he wasn't playing as much, and then the role is bigger. He's injured. All that fluctuation, his role, will probably need to be clarified. The article points out that this is a role the team has supposedly been trying to clarify since 2021. This lack of clarity from the highest levels of the organization, combined with the inconsistent playing time that has defined Kuminga's tenure in Golden State, makes the case for a trade more imperative than ever, especially with Kuminga being a restricted free agent. Interest is out there. Despite the uncertainty in Golden State, there's definitely interest in Kuminga around the league. He's still a young, albeit somewhat raw, talent who put up 15.3 points for 0.6 rebounds and 2.2 assists while shooting 45.4% from the field last season. NBA insider Jake Fisher reported to the Stein Line that both the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat are potential sign-and-trade suitors for Kuminga. Regarding the Bulls, Fisher wrote, "This coincides with interest the Bulls have shown in Kuminga in previous trade discussions with Golden State over the past couple of seasons involving the likes of Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine, and Nikola Vucevic. So, Chicago's interest isn't new. Regarding the Heat, he noted there's a belief among some rival teams, for example, that Miami could emerge as a potential Kuminga suitor among several guards and wings the Heat could target if Pat Riley and company don't win the Durant trade sweepstakes. Well, we know that sweepstakes is over, as Kevin Durant was reportedly traded to Houston Rockets over the weekend. Timing and opportunity. With the 2025 NBA draft starting Wednesday night, the Warriors could engage in discussions with Chicago. The Bulls hold the 12th pick, and with no clear indication of who they might target, exploring a Kuminga for a pick and potentially other assets, swap could be an option. The Miami Heat, after making it to the first round of the playoffs but losing Jimmy Butler, ironically to the Warriors, which in turn squeezed Kuminga's minutes, are in need of a roster upgrade. Both the Bulls and Heat need talent infusions, and the Warriors could likely benefit from eliminating the distraction that Kuminga's role and playing time have seemingly become over the past 2 seasons. Actions speak louder than words. The article makes a strong point. As much as the Warriors organization likes to use buzzwords like potential and future, their actions have consistently shown they don't fully believe in Kuminga, or at least not enough for him to be the star they once envisioned. If that's truly the case, then trading him now, getting what they can for him before or shortly after draft, is presented as the best move for everyone involved. It allows Kuminga to get a fresh start and a clearer role elsewhere, and allows the Warriors to move forward with a more defined roster and potentially acquire assets that better fit their immediate championship aspirations with Curry, Butler, and Green. What do you think? Is it time for the Warriors to trade Jonathan Kuminga? What kind of return should they be looking for? And which team would be the best fit for him? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.